Hey YouTubers, thanks for tuning into my channel and watching this video. If you feel inclined, like and subscribe. I'm always on the lookout for articles that I feel like you would be interested in, and this is a fairly recent article about a pastor, and I have shared, at least in my information page on my YouTube channel, that I am a former pastor, 25 years, Baptist pastor. This pastor, Reverend Barry Downing, is the pastor emeritus at Northminster Presbyterian Church, and he has written two books, The Bible and Flying Saucers and Biblical UFO Revelations. He was interviewed about his opinion concerning what happened with the Pentagon release and the Pentagon soft disclosure of UFOs. And he was tickled with the fact that the Pentagon would not come out and call these extraterrestrials, and he was glad for that because he, like myself, believes that what people are seeing are angelic beings in their vehicles, in their spacecraft, whatever you want to call them. This is hard for people to get their minds wrapped around. What they're seeing is not little extraterrestrials from distant planets, but they are interdimensional beings, angelic beings that can come in and out of our sphere of existence. And that's why you oftentimes will read about these UFO sightings, how they appear, they get brighter, and then all of a sudden they just vanish. It's because they enter into another dimension. And Reverend Downing believes that some of the famous accounts in the Bible are actually, they're accounts of angelic intervention in human history. And the example he gives in this article is that Exodus 14 talks about the exodus of the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt, and as they're getting out there by the Red Sea, the Egyptian army closes in very near to them. But the Bible says that all along the Israelites were guided by a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. And his contention, as well as mine, was that that was what people today would call a UFO. In fact, the Bible tells us very clearly that what went before the Israelites in that pillar of cloud and pillar of fire was the angel of the Lord. So this isn't far-fetched, particularly if you are a Bible believer. Not far-fetched at all. And it's just his contention that it was the angels in these mysterious craft that protected the Israelites from the Egyptians. In fact, the Bible says that before Moses parted the Red Sea, in fact, God did it for him, but before the parting of the Red Sea, to protect the Israelites at night from the Egyptian army, this pillar of cloud, which had been leading them in the front, came to the rear of the Israelite party of people and stayed there between them and the Egyptian army, protecting them. Just a magnificent biblical account, and gives us a little glimpse into the activity of angels. Barry Downing, very interesting man, has written some very interesting books, and I would just encourage you to read this article. I got to give him credit. He was on top of this a long time ago, and there are just too few churches and too few pastors that are getting this right, in my opinion. Hey, I'm going to put a link to this article in the description box, and you can check it out for yourself. Again, thanks for watching. this video.